My fellow Americans, I'm brought here today to inform you of the steps that I would take if I was the President of the United States. First off, I'd like to let you all know of what I've done as the Governor of Texas. I have increased the economy in Texas with the lack of income tax, predictable regulation, and even adding surcharges to traffic offenses. In 2004, I authorized the fund to grant $20 million to create the countrywide financial plan, and I promised to create 7,500 jobs in the United States. And by golly, you know that I made those 7,500 jobs happen. When my Democratic opponent pledged to raise taxes in 2002, I refused to do such a thing. I think the only way that we can improve this national debt is with increased taxes, if we have everyone pay and help out.
I have some questions, Governor Perry.
Yes, sir.
What are your social policies?
Well, first off, I'd like to let you know that I grew up in the Methodist Church, and I am pro-life. I certainly oppose funding abortions, and I never have as Governor of Texas. In 2003, I signed the Prenatal Protection Act, and this explicitly includes that fetuses are in a definition of human life. And lastly, I signed a mandatory ultrasound bill a couple months ago in May of 2011. And this states that whenever you have to get an abortion, you must hear the fetus's heartbeat before you abort the baby.
Do you think it's okay to have a gun?
Well, you're darn right I am. I carry my own concealed handgun license of my own. We all have rights in this country, and we're all certainly granted to have our own gun.
If legislation proposed an idea, how would you react?
If legislation proposed an idea, well, I did set the record for most vetoes with 82 in 2002, so odds are I'd say no.
And lastly, how do you feel about the death penalty?
Well, I support it. June 2nd of 2009 was the 200th, let me excuse myself, 200th execution since I became governor. I believe that if someone kills someone, they should also be killed as well.
Thank you. No further questions.
Thank you. God bless America.
A fifth-generation Texan, Governor Rick Perry has taken an extraordinary Texas journey from a tenant farm in the rolling West Texas plains to the governor's office of our nation's second-largest state. Texas's 47th governor and the first Texas A&M graduate to occupy the governor's mansion, Rick Perry has led a life of public service, starting in the United States Air Force and continuing over 2 decades in the elected office. Governor Perry's administration has focused on creating a Texas of unlimited opportunity and prosperity by improving education, securing the border, and increasing economic development through the classic conservative values.